All right, so I'm leaving work now. We got the S2000 fender back from paint. So my plan is to go ahead and put that on today. I also need to figure out what I'm gonna do about the seats. I'm struggling to find a driver's seat that's in good condition, which is of course the one I need. So I'm gonna see if I can maybe switch the rails onto a passenger seat and make it work. Although I don't think I'm going to be able to because of the reclining part, but they don't have airbags or anything, so we might be able to, but I still have to look into that. So not too much to do today on it, but it'll be nice to make some more progress because I haven't been working on it very much lately. Looks like an actual car again. Okay, so after taking out that seat out of the S2000, I looked at the bottom cushion, which is all torn up on that seat, and I found that I'm actually going to be able to use a passenger cushion and swap it over to the driver's seat. And then I messaged somebody on Facebook that was selling a good passenger seat, and he was ready to meet as soon as I could, so I immediately left. I had it a couple hours north of me. I just got here and we're waiting for him to show up, and then we'll head back home with the seat. All right, we got the seat and it looks like it's in pretty good shape. Just stopped, went to the bathroom, had to get some snacks. We got a 2-hour ride home. So then we'll go ahead and try and swap that cushion over and put the new seat in the S2000. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. This is my driver's seat that I have now, and it's all torn up on the bottom, although the top is in not bad shape. And then this is the passenger seat I just bought. The bottom is not in perfect condition, but it's definitely better than what I have. So what I'm gonna do is just switch this cushion over to the driver's seat, since that's where the buckle and the recliner and everything is. I can't just put the passenger seat in the car on the driver's side. And then I noticed also that on this side here, the bolstering is worn out and is just kind of like a metal post, and it's kind of sharp. And the new seat's gonna have good bolstering, so that'll be nice to have as well. But before I start tearing those apart, I'm gonna get this mess cleaned out. I think I'm gonna shampoo the carpets as well, and then I need to wipe all this down. And then I just noticed this is zip tied together, so I'm gonna probably try and find a better way to put that together as well. Okay, so now I've got it cleaned out and mostly vacuumed. The next step's gonna be to shampoo it. So all I have here is a little bit of laundry detergent. And I'm gonna scrub that in with a brush and then vacuum it out with a shop vac. And then that should get it smelling a lot better and also get all of the dirt out of the carpet as well. So that's just how much dirt came off of the brush after I was done scrubbing it. And then there was a whole much more that stays in the carpet with all the water and the soap that's in the carpet that you vacuum out. I'm just using a shop vac for that. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that one more time just because I don't think I got all of it. After its second rinse, I'm happy with it, so we're gonna go ahead and do the passenger side and then we'll throw on the new seat. Okay, so I already got started on the cushion swap. There's just one bolt up here, and then one stud right there, and then obviously another stud, another bolt on the other side. And then this cushion comes off separately, and the rails and everything stays attached to the back, so this is gonna be super simple to just swap over. I will also need to pull off these for this plug. Went in good. And the carpet is also looking a lot better. I also forgot to video. I put a new shift boot in because the other one was getting gross. And I also resprayed some of the trim because it was faded. So now it's black again. There's a little bit more interior cleaning to do before it's quite ready, but this car is getting close to being done. It still needs a good car wash, and then I still need to do something about the top, and there's still an oil leak. Other than that, this is getting almost ready to sell. So that'll be very exciting. Okay, so off camera, I went ahead and investigated that oil leak I was talking about. It was actually coming from near the top of the motor and just dripping down. So it looked like it was by those oil return lines in the oil filter. But so right here, a solenoid sits right here, and it was just leaking around the solenoid and dripping down onto all of the oil lines. It's called a VTEC solenoid valve. I didn't even know what that was. It's some weird Honda magic that makes your car go fast. But so it had a gasket in there, so I went ahead and got gasket maker, and I just laid down some gasket maker on it. Then we'll go ahead and tighten it back on, and hopefully there won't be an oil leak anymore. I also found that cover for the coil packs. It was in the trunk, so I went ahead and repainted that, which makes it look a lot nicer. I tried cleaning up this intake filter, but it still looks gross. I may end up getting a new one, I might not. And then we still probably need to do something about the top. And then I also have to get tires because I found out these tires do not hold air and are really cracking. And one last thing, we still have to put this mirror up. It looks like I'll have to buy a whole mounting kit because there's nothing up here, and there's actually a piece of the glass missing right there. So now that the wheels are on, I think I've pretty much got everything wrapped up that I needed to with the S2000. I actually did take it on a short drive just to make sure that oil leak went away and that there was nothing else wrong with it, and it felt good. So I'm ready to list it on the market, and we will see what happens. The next video is actually going to be about my experience wrapping my own car. So if you're interested in that, I would check that out. I'm gonna cover basically everything you need to know to wrap your first car and everything that I did wrong and how to do it right. So I think that should be interesting. So that's all I have for now.